Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? I hope you're all safe and healthy. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Vivi Pritama Sutedjo. I'm a public relations student in LSPR Communication and Business Institute under the supervision of Mr. Charles Bonar Sirait as my lecturer and Miss Josephine Ruth Kartawaria as my mentor. Mr. Charles assigned us an ongoing coursework 4 that has to be done in groups this semester. My group consists of 5 people. They are Teresa Jade Aliwinoto, who is also our group leader, Kezia, Michelle Tanesali, Kabisha Sarah Ashifa, and myself. The major title of our coursework is Public Health. According to the CDC Foundation, the science of protecting and improving people's and communities' health is called public health. Educating people about healthier choices, promoting physical activity and fitness, preventing disease outbreaks and the spread of infectious diseases, ensuring safe food and water in communities, preparing for emergencies and injuries, and also establishing smoke-free environment are just a few examples of public health efforts. Analyzing the communication pattern among mothers and their teenagers regarding the mental health of university students in Jakarta is the title of our ongoing coursework 4. In my opinion, there are still many parents who think that when their children cry or feel sad, it means that they are a weak person. There are even parents who scold their children when they cry, so they tend to bottle up their feelings. And this, of course, has a really bad impact on the children's mental health. In the previous video, I had informed that we were in the early stage of research. We will not only look for journal references, but will also conduct online interviews. We will also send an official interview letter to the resource person, signed by our lecturer, as a confirmation that this interview is essential for our coursework and research purposes. Now, I'm going to give an update on our coursework. We have finished making an introduction and abstract consisting of the theories of communication pattern and the theories of mental health. So, what is the first thing that came up on your mind when you hear the word mental health? Mine is important because for me, during this pandemic situation, our physical health is very important, but so is our mental health. So they both have to be balanced in order for us to be healthy inside and out. According to Piper and Uden, mental health is a state where a person does not experience feelings of guilt about him or herself, has a realistic estimate of him or herself, and can accept shortcomings or weaknesses, the ability to deal with problems in life, have satisfaction in their social life, and has happiness in life. There are 4 types of mental problems according to the Indonesian Ministry of Health and alodokter.com. The first one is stress. When a person is under a great deal of emotional and mental pressure, stress can occur. Anxiety, restlessness, irritation, lack of attention, lack of motivation, and depression are all symptoms of stress. The second one is anxiety disorders. It occurs when a person has a high level of anxiety that is difficult to manage. A person with an anxiety disorder is less self-assured, irritable, stressed, prefers to be alone, and has difficulty in concentrating. The third one is depression. When a person feels lonely, loses a loved one, suffers from a serious sickness for a long period of time, consumes excessive alcohol, uses drugs, or is genetically predisposed to depression, depression can occur. According to Riskesdas 2018 data, depression can affect people of all ages, but most commonly affects teenagers between the ages of 15 to 24 years old, with the prevalence of 6.2%. Central Sulawesi had the greatest percentage of depression with 12.3%, followed by Gorontalo with 10.3% and NTT with 9.5%. The last one is obsessive compulsive disorder, also known as OCD. It occurs when a person has an uncontrollable obsession with something. It might lead them to do the same thing over and over again. So far, we have only reached that stage, and we will soon move on to the next stage. We have also finished compiling the questions that will be asked to the resource person, which has been approved by Mr. Charles and Miss Josephine. That's all for today. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.